Everyone always asks me like I'm some kind of a sex oracle. Jason, when am I supposed to sleep with my guy? Listen, I'm not gonna tell you the date and the time to sleep with a guy. That would be a little weird. I would be cautious on any male dating coach that tells you that, and make sure to lock your door and close your blinds. But in this video, I will tell you 3 questions that you absolutely have to ask yourself before you sleep with a guy. Stay tuned because I'm getting started in just a moment. Hi, I'm Jason Silver, the dating coach for ambitious women, and on this channel, I reveal the truth about what men really want, what they're thinking, how you can date better to attract higher quality men. Please hit that red subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you don't miss any of my upcoming trainings. Now let's jump right into it. Number 1, do you have evidence to support that you can trust this guy? Now, what is evidence? And why am I telling you that you need evidence? Evidence is simply proof, factual proof that this man will do what he says he's going to do. And there are several ways that you can gain more factual evidence that this guy has a higher likelihood to be trusted. First, he's invested his personal time in you. The more time someone invests in you, typically the more that you can learn about him. Number 2 is social proof that this guy has long-time positive interactions with other people in society that proves that he can keep his commitments and have positive, long-standing relationships. That is important. And also that he passes the Google test. Whoever says that you shouldn't Google a guy has never been catfished. You should absolutely go to google.com, bing.com. If you have a membership to a site like Ben Verified, BEEN verified.com, check those sites out. Go to LinkedIn, see if he's employed. Go on to social media, on the Facebook, and look at things. Look at Google Images. There's a lot you can learn. Don't just go to page 1, go to page 2, go to page 3. Google his phone number. If you know his address, Google that. There's a lot that you can find out on the internet, and if you're gonna put yourself in a position where you're in private with someone, where you are intimately exposed, the least that you can do is Google him. And also, is he pushing you to go beyond your comfort zone? That's a red flag. If he's not pushing you, that's a good sign that he's more trustworthy. Also, is he hiding you? Do his friends, do his family, do his coworkers, does his community know about you? Because if not, then you don't know if he has a wife or a girlfriend or 7. The more he's hiding you, the less he is investing in you and the less proof you have that you can trust him. Number 2, the question, what are my motives? Why do you want to sleep with him? Are you trying to get something from him? Do you want him to give you more commitment? And do you think that the perfect mechanism, the perfect tool for you to use to gain more commitment is sleeping with him? Do you want more of an emotional connection? Do you think that rubbing 2 bodies together with friction is going to build more emotional connection between the 2 of you? It might. Is something not going well? Did you have a fight? Do you feel like he's pulling away? Do you think that sleeping with him is going to fix all that? Is he pressuring you again? Is he pushing you? Is he telling you that he's just a really physical guy and he can only really connect deeply to someone that he sleeps with? Listen, just be aware that if your motives are to get something from him, these strategies might not work. You might be using a strategy, deploying a tool of sex that might not get you what you want. Stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'll reveal the right motive, the best reason to know when the right time to sleep with a guy is. But first, number 3, will I be happy with my decision? So often, sleeping with someone is an emotional reaction. We feel our way in the relationship. We allow our feelings to guide us. But what ends up happening? Well, I just had a phone call with a woman who had a first date with a guy. She had been divorced, hadn't been on many dates, and felt so emotionally connected with the guy that she decided to go back to his hotel room and sleep with him, and somehow in the mood, in the moment, have him take artful nude photos of her, and then promptly never heard from him again afterwards. And this woman is a mother of young kids, but she let her emotions get the best of her. And I know that you wouldn't do that. However, are you relying on your emotions versus playing the tape through? Thinking about the future. Will you be happy with your decision regardless of the outcome. If it doesn't work out and you end up splitting or separating in a few days or right afterwards, how will you feel? Will you be okay with yourself? Will you lose respect for yourself? Or will you feel like you made the best decision with what you had at the moment? Rarely do we actually play that tape through and think to the next day or the next week and ask ourselves, what's the upside, what's the downside, and am I okay with the downside? So how do you know the right time? The right time is when you are okay with it, when you have evidence that you feel like you can trust a guy based on the best of your ability. You can never be 100% certain of anything in life. Life is a gamble. Living is a gamble. But the more evidence that you can build up, the more that you can make rational, logical, smart decisions for yourself. And you can understand not only more about him, but your own motives. So you know that you're making decisions that are right for you. So you can feel great about yourself. So you can maintain your high self-esteem. So you can accept the outcome of life and remain more peaceful and serene in this dating process. Not be a crazy lunatic in dating, which, trust me, can happen if you have so much expectations and not enough thought. And when you are building trust and being aware of your motives and being more accepting of your decisions, doing what you think is right for yourself, you can be proud of yourself. You can move forward in dating with more confidence, and with more confidence, you can be more attractive to higher quality men. Look, sex is powerful, and it can deepen relationships, and you can build emotional intimacy. The challenge for so many of my clients is using sex for the wrong reasons, placing expectations on sex that are not met. Sex has to be a decision that's right for you. You have to feel confident, regardless about him, regardless of your expectations for him. You have to feel right about sex for it to truly be a healthy decision for you and your partner. So I implore you, please consider these 3 questions. I have just seen this too many times with my clients of struggling using sex for the wrong reasons. And I don't want that to happen to you. And if you'd like some support, if you want to talk through this with people because your friends are too crazy and not giving you the best feedback, if you want to speak with real professionals, then click the link beneath this video to hear about a new dating strategy and our VIP coaching program, Unleash the Queen Within, where we walk you hand in hand and personally coach you through the dating process. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you over there. Be well.